can't do a thing like that. Why didn't you come and ask me about it?
We weren't supposed to talk about it outside the meeting.
You weren't. I don't understand. I thought we were always going to get the facts before we jumped to conclusions.
I thought I had the facts.
But you didn't. You didn't.
Jean, you're making it worse than it really is.
No, I'm not. It's a big lie.
You can live it down.
Why? Why do I have to live it down? Why do I have to live down a big lie? Laura, who started it? Tell me, who started it?
I can't.
Why?
Deep in a Dream. That's the theme for this year's prom. The layout for the prom bid will feature it. That is, if the prom committee approves the layout as it has been prepared by Paul.
Really great. I'm on my way to the printers. Watch the bulletin board. There'll be a call meeting on Monday.
A lot of planning goes into a prom. Personal planning as well as committee work.
I wish Paul had asked me to the prom.
I thought you had a date with Joe.
I have, but can you imagine Joe on a dance floor?
Well, what'd you accept him for?
I had to get to the prom somehow, didn't I?
Wanda is my best friend, but honestly, sometimes.
Oh, but I'm sure that Wanda wouldn't break a date with Joe, even to date Paul.
Joe is such a nice boy. And besides, this is his first date with her.
Oh, darling, most people have doubts on their first date, and I'm sure that Joe has doubts too. But then if they're both very thoughtful, why, I'm sure they'll have a wonderful time.
What we need, you know, the more we need, the more we make. We're always busy making cake and jelly rolls and coffee rings, 50 different other things. But dough is what we like to make. The same as you and you and you.
French pastry is always good. It's made by me. A twist, I squirt the gun. The job is done.
wedding, a wedding. It's gonna be a wedding in Pastry Town. It's gonna be a wedding in Pastry Town. This bride and groom belong to us. They come from Pastry Town. We'll bake a special wedding cake and bake it nice and brown. We'll make it big and wide and high. We'll make it reach up to the sky. To reach the top, you'll have to fly. Honey, add a teaspoonful of love and a tablespoon of money. Mix them all together, pour into a loving cup, guaranteed to last for life. I now pronounce you man and wife.
Laura, I've been thinking, maybe for the next few days, while you're working on the nominating committee, well, maybe we shouldn't see each other quite so much.
Are you afraid of what Frida Thompson will say?
Well, sometimes people like Frida Thompson can make a lot of people believe what she says.
Oh, Jean, don't be silly. Why, no one would dare say that you didn't deserve to be nominated for president. Why, you've worked harder than anyone in the club, and you're dependable, and you make good grades, and...
And you're just about the best friend a girl ever had. But, well, let's not give Frida a chance to do any talking.
All right, but I sure hate to have to worry about what people will say.
So do I. But you have to sometimes, I guess. And Laura, if anything ever should come up about one of us, let's ask right out. Get the facts. No jumping to conclusions.
Okay, but I'd never jump to conclusions about you. After all, you're my best friend.
I know. But sometimes people like Frida Thompson can cause an awful lot of trouble between two good friends like us. Now, do we all... Hello?
Jane? This is Paul. I picked up the tickets for the prom today.
And I thought we might join the group going to Hank's for late supper afterward.
Wondered if you'd like to go with me.
That sounds wonderful, Paul. I'd love to go.
Good. We'll count on it then.
So that ended Jane's worries about Wanda and herself. But she began to think about other things. The dress she hoped to buy. Would her parents think it too expensive? Paul had his planning to do also. He had figured the cost pretty carefully before he asked Jane. The prom tickets, 2 dinners at Hank's, gas for the family car, the corsage. It would be an expensive evening, the most expensive Paul had ever had. But it was supposed to be a night to remember. He wanted to do his part of the planning well. How could he find out what kind of flowers Jane would like without asking her?
The gossip. This is a true story. The names have been changed to protect the innocent and the guilty. Mainly, it's the story of Laura and Jean. Laura and Jean were best friends. They double dated together, they studied together, and often, after school, they went to the corner drugstore together. The drugstore was a favorite hangout. Some of the kids drank Cokes, others read magazines, and they all talked. Talking's lots of fun, except sometimes when you talk about people. That's when the trouble starts.
I saw them together yesterday. Of course, I'm just telling you what I saw and heard, but, well, Helen...
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but, Laura, don't you and Mary forget the meeting in Mrs. Hoover's office tomorrow afternoon at 3:30.
3:30.
What meeting's this?
The pep club, Frida. We've got to nominate people for next year's officers.
Who's going to be up for president?
Well,
The
that's
names
nice.
will be posted on the bulletin board Thursday morning, Frida.
Oh, sure, but come on now, you must have some idea now who'll be...
No. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Well, who does she think she is, keeping it all to herself? Is friend Jean your candidate for pep club president, Laura?
Well,
Laura's going to put up whoever's most qualified, Frida.
Is Jean qualified, Laura? Is she?
You'll find out Thursday, along with the rest of us.
Well, wish I had a friend on the nominating committee. You have me, Frida. Well, like I was saying, I saw them together yesterday. I'll get it, Mother. candidate to check on. We're to check with faculty members as to grade and personality qualifications.
And then we make a report on these things, bring the reports back, and draw up a final slate of the girls based on our findings. Can we go now?
Just a minute. Yes, Mary?
I don't think it's fair to ask Laura to check on Jean, since they're best friends and all.
Well, I'm sure Laura will be objective about it, Mary.
Oh, yes, Mildred. I'm sure Laura will be objective about it. As objective as she can be.
Well, how could she help it? We all know pretty well what Jean's qualifications will be.
Well, sure. I'm just saying I think it'll look funny for Laura to check on her best friend.
Are you saying that, or is Frida Thompson saying it?
What do you mean?
Okay, hold it. The assignments have been made, and that's that. Now, there's one more thing on Mrs. Hoover's instructions.
Then can we go?
Yes, then you can go. Here it is. Remember, girls, we have to do a lot of talking about people in this office. Because of this fact, everything talked about in this office must stay in this office. Okay? Sure. That's it for now.
Okay.
Come on in, Joe. Business is slow right now.
Well, I just thought I'd drop in.
Say, what kind of corsage are you getting Wanda for the prom?
I don't know. My sister likes to wear a corsage on her wrist.
On her wrist?
You know, it sure seems to mean a lot to girls. If they get a corsage, it matches the dress they plan to wear. Say, why don't you ask Jane's mother? She could probably tell you. And while you're about it, you could probably ask Jane what I could get for Wanda, too.
Sure. I'll call her. We might as well do this thing right.
Oh, say, how formal is this affair anyway?
You mean, what do we wear?
Well, that, and, well, what do you do when going through the receiving line?
Well, the sponsors helped the prom committee make up a suggestion sheet on dress and prom etiquette. We're going to pass them out in assembly tomorrow. I can give you one now.
Dark suit or dinner jacket, dark socks and tie, white shirt. Well, that shouldn't be hard to manage. Well, look at this. Calling for the girl, the receiving line, dance etiquette, the refreshment break. Well, this should be a lot of help.
Jane and I are going to Hank's after the prom. Why don't you and Wanda join us?
Well, thanks. I'll ask Wanda.
Oh, just a minute. There's a customer.
Do hair and nails. That's a good note to write yourself any night. But especially when you're getting ready for a Saturday night date, as Carolyn and Ellie are doing.
There, you too can do a manicure, Ellie. And I'd even know what to wear with it tonight, if I knew whether Bill had dug up transportation to the dam.
Are you sure he knew to phone you here at my house?
I told him 3 times. I'll have to be getting home to dinner pretty soon. Take my advice, Carolyn. Think twice before you start going steady.
Don't you ever go out with anyone else?
No.
Don't you ever want to?
On nights like this, I do. I never know what he's planned. He always says, you decide, Ellie.
I think you'd run out of ideas.
Well, I'm getting to that point. Or rather, I'm beginning to get the idea that going steady isn't such a good idea.
Hello? Oh, hello, Jerry. Oh, the props are coming along all right.
That's good. Hey, Caroline, how about a date?
Well, I don't know, Jerry. When do you have in mind? I'm sorry, but I have a date tonight. Tomorrow? No, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, Caroline.
Well, call me early next week, Jerry.
Yeah, thanks a lot. It's the same.
Bye. Can you imagine that? He wanted a date tonight, and these boys would say, what are you doing tonight?
Sounds like your asking her so late went over like a lead balloon, brother.
Maybe so. Let's see what else we can do about tonight.
Okay.
What do you say we give Betty a ring?
No, it isn't too promising, Jerry. After all, it's no compliment to any girl to call her so late she thinks she's a very last resort. And sometimes a girl likes a chance to get ready for a date.
And remember, it's none of your business what she is doing tonight. Never start a conversation with that question.
Oh, Wally, come on in.
Hi, Carol. Hey, look at you already and on time, too. That's a good deal.
Thanks. Who's in the picture?
Wally has parked the car and come to the door for Carolyn. This wins the approval of Carolyn's parents, and they are prepared to like him. A girl is proud of a date her parents like.
Wally, come meet my father. Dad, this is Wally Johnson.
Hello, Wally. How do you do, Mr. Ames?
Here I am. Hello, Wally.
Hi there.
Oh, excuse me, I forgot my purse. I'll be right back.
Don't let me interrupt your reading, Mr. Ames.
Thanks, Wally. I was just catching up on the news before we go to dinner.
Yes, I tricked him into taking us out tonight. How's the play coming, Wally? I understand that you're having a little trouble with the props.
Well, not too much now. Much as I hate to admit it, though, Carolyn's hunted up a lot of things we couldn't find any place.
Here I am, all set.
Well, Carolyn, I made some brownies today. Maybe you and Wally would like some when you return.
There's some milk in the icebox, too, isn't there? How's that sound?
Fine. We'll take you up on that, Mrs. Ames. Thanks.
Carolyn and her mother have found one way a girl can repay a boy for entertaining her. A bite to eat at her house will save him money. Perhaps they will bring another couple home with them. That would be fun.
You folks know what time we'll be in?
We'll be home around 11, Mother.
Wally and Carolyn are spared the embarrassment of arguments and warnings about coming in at night. That was settled by Carolyn and her mother before Wally arrived. The hour was decided after considering such things as where Carolyn and Wally are going on the date, whether tomorrow is a school day, and how many dates she has had recently.
You have your key, dear?
The family knows Carolyn will stick to her word.
Have fun, you two.
We will. I'll get her back on time. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye.
Night.
Wally felt at ease with Carolyn's parents and will be glad to return to her home where he felt welcome. They liked him, too. He is proud to be with Carolyn because she is attractive and is friendly with everyone and is considerate of their feelings. She likes him for these same reasons, and also because he is fun to be with. Home, parents, and personality all help boys and girls to be popular.
Hi, Frida. Do you still go steady with Jim?
Why, yes.
Does your best friend go steady with him, too?
What do you mean?
Look.
Oh, Frida, he's just taking her home.
Why isn't he waiting for you?
Well, I told him not to because of the meeting.
Well, when the cat's away, the mice will. Bye now. Why isn't he waiting for you?
Let's not jump to conclusions. Let's always get the facts.
Yes, indeed. Both Don and Sue look like the kind of people you'd like to know, don't they? Of course, right now, they're dressed for their Friday dates. But don't you have the feeling that they're always well-groomed?
Yes, and that's no accident. For Don and Sue, the question, how do I look, depends on good grooming habits. Health, posture, cleanliness, and neatness, plus a daily routine of little finishing touches. Take last night, for example. On weeknights, when there are no dates, there's plenty of time to do little things that make for a well-groomed appearance.
Hey, sis, haven't you finished with that iron yet?
You can have it just a minute. Haven't you got anything else to do? Don, what are you doing in my sewing box?
Well, there's a loose button here.
Oh, all right. I'll fix it for you. That is, if you polish my shoes.
Well, I guess it's a deal. I have to polish my own. I might as well.
Aw, thanks.
clothes pressed and mended, shoes polished. These are a few of the habits with which Don and Sue keep neat. And neatness is one of the fundamentals of grooming. So here's part of your big question, how do I look? Are my clothes neat and clean? Whether you do your own or achieve it by cooperative efforts, keep your clothes looking neat and clean.
And cleanliness and neatness apply to you as well as to your clothes. So after a cleansing, relaxing bath, that's a good daily habit, Sue has a regular routine. And planned time, too, for the finishing touches, doing your nails, brushing your hair, and so on. Sue avoids red nail polish since it would call attention to her stubby hands. A clear polish keeps her nails sparkling. Once a week, Sue gives herself a complete manicure. Then daily care of her nails is easy. In the same way, regular shampoos and daily brushing keep her hair clean and glossy. And these finishing touches that add so much to Sue's cleanliness and neatness all fit into a simple schedule of daily activities. And now for at least 8 hours of sleep. Good health is the rule, for health is one of the foundations of your appearance.
Ready? Here I come.
Oh, it's a dream.
The fun of planning for a big date centers on clothes, jewelry to wear, that sort of thing. A girl wants to look her best for her date, but she wants to be in good taste, too. It's a time girls think about new hairstyles. Still, good taste is the best guide.
Hello?
May I speak to Mrs. Wilson?
Yes, I'll call her. Mother, it's for you. Come on, Wanda, I want to change. You know, for a minute, I thought that was Pa.
Thanks, Jane. Hello?
Mrs. Wilson?
Yes, this is Mrs. Wilson.
This is Paul Andre. Can you talk now?
Oh, just a moment, I'll see. Yes, I can talk now.
It's about Jane's corsage. Could you tell me what color her dress will be?
Yes, Laura. I think Jean would be a good choice for Pep Club president. Jean.
Hello, Mrs. Anderson.
Hi,
Hi,
Jean.
Laura.
Hi, Jean.
Here are the tests, all done. Would you like me to put them in the drawer for third hour?
No, just set them on top of the file. I'd like to check them over, please. Well, thank you very much.
Mr. Summers would like to see you in the office when you're through here.
All right. Thank you. I'll see you both later.
Again. Bye. How she can make up so many different questions year after year, I'll never know.
Jean.
Oh, Larry, come here a minute, will you? I have something I'd like to tell you.
What can I do for you, cutie?
You're in Mrs. Anderson's third hour class, aren't you?
Don't I look like it? I've been up most of the night studying for that quiz of hers.
Well, there's some things I'd like to talk to you about.
Early on the afternoon of the prom, the flowers Joe had picked out for Wanda were delivered. It was thoughtful of Joe to have them delivered early because it told Wanda that, though this was their first date, Joe wanted it to be a pleasant one. And his good taste and real thoughtfulness were reassuring. That evening, as Joe was getting ready for the prom, he followed the prom guide to the letter. He was very careful about his dress. And he was very careful about his grooming.
Mrs. Anderson handed back our test papers this morning. Our boy Larry here got an A.
So what?
So you must have talked to the girl who mimeographed the test.
Jean Browning mimeographed him.
Helpful, wasn't she?
Jean and I were talking the other day in Mrs. Anderson's room about the party we were going to do.
Got answers, you mean.
Oh, what color?
Big news, big news. Guess who I saw exchanging notes in study hall?
I know, teacher. Jim O'Donnell and Jean Brownlee.
But I thought Jim was going steady with Laura.
That's exactly what makes this big news.
Oh, Frida, don't be silly. Exchanging notes doesn't mean a thing.
Well, I'm just telling you what I saw, and seeing's believing. Not always.
Well, just yesterday after the meeting, then I... Well, why didn't somebody tell me?
I think that Jean Brownlee doesn't deserve to be nominated for president.
Well, Laura, you're Jean's best friend, and you wouldn't be bringing in just plain gossip about her. But somehow it just doesn't seem like Jean did help people cheat on a quiz.
Oh, I don't know. She makes pretty high grades for someone who has so many outside activities. She's smart, that's why. Sure, she's smart, but she's also human. Besides, this thing's all over school now.
Is that true? Have the rest of you heard about this?
Yes.
Rita Thompson saw Jean carrying test papers in the Miss Anderson's room.
Oh, well,
What do you mean by, oh, well?
just that sometimes Frida sees more than there is to see.
Jean's best friend saw her with the test papers, too. Didn't you, Laura?
Yes.
Larry Smith wasn't the only poor student to make an A on that test. There was Jean Miller and Frank Horton.
All right. This is getting a little messy. We probably ought to talk to Mrs. Hoover about it.
Why can't we take care of it? Look, Mildred, we all like Jean. But let's admit it, this thing's all over school. If we put Jean's name on the slate now, every girl in the pep club would be screaming about it.
They would. I agree. And I move we drop Jean Brownlee's name from the slate.
How about Cynthia Smith?
Cynthia.
All right. You win. We'll put Cynthia's name on the ballot and scratch Jean's off. But don't forget what Mrs. Hoover said. Everything that's said in this office stays in this office. Now, Jean will probably feel real bad that she's not on the ballot anyway, so let's not make it any worse. All right, now about the other officers.
Let's go to class, Mom. What happened to Jean on this?
Hi. Say, thanks for helping me with this gift, Jean. Hey, what's the matter? Your name won't fade off. Cynthia Smith. Well, I'll be. Oh, look, Jean, it's only an office. Why, 20 years from today, you won't even remember it.
Oh, I'll remember it all right. 'Cause it's my best friend's birthday. See you later, Jim.
Bye.
Golly, Jean, I'm sorry about your not getting on the pep club slate.
Everyone who's up there will do a fine job, I'm sure.
Jean, there's something I want to tell you, for your own good. Now, I can't tell you who told me, but, well, I know why you didn't get on the pep club ballot. You see, when Laura came into the meeting the other day, it came up about that cheating on the tests in Miss Anderson's room. And, well, you mimeographed the test, and Laura saw you talking to Larry Smith that afternoon.
That night, Joe could not use the family car, so he called for Wanda in a cab. He had told her of this arrangement ahead of time. Because Wanda knew the cab would be waiting, she was especially careful to be on time. She met Joe at the door in order to introduce him to her family. It would have been awkward for Joe to have had to introduce himself. Wanda could do it quickly and naturally. As Wanda excused herself to get her wraps, Joe could become better acquainted with her parents.
Hollywood High. Hey, man, let me tell you about this cool school. Hollywood High, where summer vacation lasts all year long, where you find the grooviest beach bars in the West, where you find the one and only friendly Finzi. Hey!
All right. Cool it.
Not you! You stay after class! Come on, catch our act, Mac, at Hollywood High.
Wanda remembered to thank Joe for the lovely corsage and to let her parents know what time to expect them home.
The prom will end around 1, Mother. Okay.
And then we plan to go to Hank's restaurant for something to eat with Paul and Jane. We'll come on home afterwards.
Okay, have fun.
Okay, thank you, and good night.
Good night.
Wanda thought she had never felt so elegant in her life. The prom would be a wonderful evening, and it seemed Joe's good manners and thoughtfulness helped make Wanda feel that way. She suddenly found she was proud, very proud, to be going to the prom with Joe. They arrived in good time. It's never fun to be so late you miss part of the evening. After the boys checked the wraps, the girls excused themselves to freshen up. A girl should avoid carrying so many things she has to ask her escort to load his pockets down with her personal effects. Wanda and Jane are not going to make the same mistake. Entering the prom was a big moment. To Jane, it seemed the theme they had chosen was just right, deep in a dream. The prom bids were beautiful, and she was proud Paul had designed them. Getting through the receiving line is not hard. You introduce yourself and your guest to the first person in the line. You move along, meeting each man and woman as you are introduced to them. It's like being introduced to people under any other circumstances. Take your time. Be friendly. Be courteous. That's all. Once through the receiving line, the dancing begins.
You duck for the oyster, dig for the clam, dive in the hole in the ocean can. On your home promenade all, 2 by 2 and around all. Clerk couple, get ready. Clerk couple, lead over the right in circle 4. You duck for the oyster, dig for the clam, you dive in the hole in the ocean can. On to the next in circle 4. You duck for the oyster, dig for the clam, you dive in the hole in the ocean can. On the last in circle 4. You duck for the oyster, dig for the clam, you dive in the hole in the ocean can. On your home, you promenade all, 2 by 2 and around all. Fourth couple ready. And a fourth couple lead over the right in circle 4. You duck for the oyster, dig for the clam, you dive in the hole in the ocean can. On to the next in circle 4. You duck for the oyster, dig for the clam, you dive in the hole in the happy land. On to the last in circle 4. You duck for the oyster, dig for the clam, you dive in the hole in the ocean can. On to your home and you promenade all, 2 by 2 and around all. And when you get home, you honor your party law. That's all.
This is the prom, what all the plans and preparations have been for. How you conduct yourself means a lot, not only to you and your partner, but to everyone present. As the prom continues, occasions arise for some couples to exchange dances. As to Wanda and Joe, they were getting along well together. Refreshment break at the prom is another challenge to manners and thoughtfulness. A rule some people follow is to watch others ahead of you. But a better guide is to take one of each piece of service on the table. Occasions for courtesy arise constantly, and your habits of thoughtfulness stand you in good stead. It's a mark of discourtesy to leave your partner alone. If you must leave her, be sure she's with a group. That way, she'll not feel out of place.
Now here's a little ditty with a little Latin bounce. It's all about you gay senors whose names I can't pronounce. I can't just call them Who'ses or Senor La-di-da. So I decided I would name them Tickety Ticketa. You are so very, very dashing. Tickety Ticketa. You fill my heart with passion. Tickety Ticketa. I looked in your direction and fell with such a thud. Don't play with my affections. I too have Latin blood. The first time we three did a samba. Tickety Ticketa. I gave you my phone number. Tickety Ticketa. You had a way of kissing that simply was divine. And oh, how I wish that you were mine. Tickety Ticketa. Tick-a-tick-a-tee. Tick-a-tick-a-ta. Tick-a-tick-a-tee. Tick-a-tick-a-ta. The first time we three did a samba, tickety ticketa, I gave you my phone number, tickety ticketa. You had a way of kissing that simply was divine, and oh, how I wish that you were mine, all mine.
Courtesy goes with poise. A lack of poise looks discourteous. Though you may feel at ease, the lack of poise may appear as though you were showing off. It makes others feel a little embarrassed.
And now before the final curtain falls, before we take our final curtain call, we want to always hear your praises ringing. We hope that we can always hear you
So we bring to a close this melodious reminiscence. Whatever your musical wishes, whatever you want to hear in music that inspires, music that soothes, music that charms, music that excites, all this is brilliantly yours at your neighborhood theater when you go to the movies.
Afterward, they drove Wanda home first. Joe saw her to the door. This had been their first date, but it probably won't be their last because both enjoyed themselves tremendously. Courtesy and thoughtfulness had made their first date memorable. While Joe walks on home, Paul takes Jane home. For Jane and for Paul, the prom has been a night to remember. It has been worth all the planning, the work, and the dreaming that they've put into it.
Paul, it was a wonderful evening.
This is one prom I'll always remember.
And you know something? I'm glad it's you I'll remember going with. Good night.
Night, Jane.
Yes, if you plan well and fulfill your responsibilities to your school, your parents, and your dates, you will make your prom a happy memory.